These people are such hypocrites, it's ridiculous. They're going off on every TV station about send her back. That's a chant from the crowd. That's something we're going to say. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what we need to do. Pass this around at the next rally. But when Trump get up to the mic and they turn that music off, when the music comes off and he steps to the mic, the first thing the crowd should start doing is say, send her back. Send her back. Send her back. Don't listen. They have no right to try to tell us what to do. All of a sudden, send her back is the great sin. And it's so racist. Well, then, if that's racist, well, then consider me a black white supremacist. Because she needs to go back. If you hate the country as much as she's showing, and if you hate Israel, and if you're so unhappy with America, well, then go right back to Somalia. Go right back. And when they find out about you lying on your taxes and marrying your brother to get him into the country, and also being a lover with your brother, which is very disgusting, well, then they're going to kick you out of from being a congresswoman. You know, you having the privilege and honor of coming to America wasn't enough for you. Then you win this seat miraculously by George Soros and his money, and you haven't been happy yet. Like Trump said, all four of y'all are just bitter and unhappy and mean and hateful. That's how y'all come across. Y'all come across every time one of these Democrats get up to the mic. They're crying, they're moaning, they're complaining. It's just they never happy. So just go back to where you're happy at. Because the policies that Trump is introducing, they're working for America. America's producing in all kinds of ways. The markets are breaking records. People are getting out of jail. We're excited about our economy. We love our country. We love it. All right, this is where we live. I have grandparents in graves out here, in land out here. So do you. But they don't. I know she don't. Well, send her back. Now, all the rage is about send her back and how Trump responded to it. Have they responded to Antifa? When Antifa's not saying words, Antifa is showing up with bats, with their faces covered up. They're beating people up, punching people in the face, everything. And Obama on his way out of office didn't condemn it. Hillary didn't condemn it. Matter of fact, Hillary said there will be no peace. Remember that? Remember when Hillary said there will be no peace until a Democrat is in office? Remember when Maxine Waters, the one that looked like James Brown with the James Brown wig on? Remember how she was calling for everybody to don't let them have rest in any restaurant. Don't let them listen. Who condemned that? Did anybody condemn that? Did the media go off on a tangent about physical violence? When Pence went to that play, that Hamlet play, and him and his family got picked on and got walked out. Did the media have a fit about that? But they having a fit about send her back. 3 words. It's a chant that President Trump did not incite it. He didn't tell them to do it. He didn't rehearse it with the crowd. It's free Americans enjoying themselves. And that's the problem with them. They don't want to see Trump supporters happy and enjoying the fact that their candidate won. And also, they're so jealous of the crowd. They're so jealous of the movement. They're jealous of the energy with their lies, and all the media and all of their Hollywood stars and all of their rappers. They got it all, right? They have it all. They have it all. But they just don't have the energy. Only truth can produce that. Only truth can produce that. Only people thinking the same way about their country can produce that natural synergy, that energy, that build up, that movement that's taking place. They can't produce it. See, a lie never happened. A lie never happened. And they lie every day. They lie every day. Day to day, every day. Newspapers, Hollywood actors, CNN, MSNBC, they lie, they lie, they lie. but they could never drum up any energy, nothing. It just, they come up with this Russia stuff and they push it. And it's got to be propped up by something, by another lie. But then it just fell flat. After all the truth, when the truth came out, that lie just fell flat. No energy, no life. Only truth can produce life. Only truth can produce a movement like what's going on with Donald Trump. This man is in his 70s, and the man is in his 70s and doing stuff crazy, packing out gymnasiums. They're jealous. Mr. President, you don't owe them any explanation. When they ask you about sending her back, you say, talk to the American. Talk to them. Don't talk to me. I didn't control what the crowd say. So listen, have the media come to us. Have them talk to us. And at the next rally, send her back should be the main thing. Before President Trump even take to the mic, just start shouting, send her back. And I hope Attorney General William Barr begins to open an investigation on that woman, Omar, for lying about her coming into this country. She lied. So, yeah, send her back should be the chant, but they shouldn't be all upset about that. They shouldn't be. Those are words. Those are words. Antifa is knocking people's teeth out and busting people upside the head. Right? Did they condemn that boy punching that young man in the face over there at Berkeley campus? He just walked up and punched him. They didn't condemn that. You don't see this like this, on this level. They're such hypocrites, man, it's ridiculous. How anybody could support the Democrat Party and the media and believe these lies is beyond me. But what happened is, they have convinced you all, and most of the deceived people, that Trump is a racist. And they have convinced you to hate him for no reason. He was loved before he became president. But then the media turned it because they'll do anything for the power that they had. They had power for nothing. They didn't have power for the people. They had power for themselves. And they was working an incredible hoax to turn our country over to other people and to turn it over to the one world order. Right? But Trump interrupted all of that. And the American voters who voted for him saw through the games and through the lies. And we're not going to take it anymore. We're done with the games. We want an America that we can turn over to our kids. Right? Well, they're not forced to listen to somebody come in and teach them how to perform oral sex on a man. Teach them how to be transgenders. And this stuff is ridiculous, man. Why can't you just teach them mathematics, algebra, history, science, the stuff that we learn? We don't need your sex education. We don't need to know if the teacher has a male teacher has a husband. The kids don't need to know that. But that's what you support when you support the Democrat Party. That's what you support. You support them taking your money and giving it to people that are here illegally. You're supporting the abortion of millions of babies a year. Most of them black, by the way. So yes, send her back. If you don't love the country, if you don't want to be in this country, if you hate everything about America, well then go on back. Simple as that. I'm Pastor Jerone. Like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. See you next time.